March 25th represents the date when the first Medals of Honor were awarded in 1863, but it really is much more than just commemorating Medal of Honor recipients. It's really commemorating all service. Everyone that has raised their right hand, worn the cloth of our country, and said, "I will serve to protect and defend my country, our way of life." That's what the medal represents to me on Medal of Honor Day.
I'm honored to wear the medal for all the brave men and women that I served with and fought with in the first major battle of the war, called the Battle of Ia Drang, on the 14th, 15th, and 16th of November, 1965. And so this is their medal as much as it is mine.
For me, it represents the service and sacrifice of everybody that has worn the uniform. And it represents what all of us that raise our right hand could be called upon to do. On Medal of Honor Day, I remember the guys that we lost from my action. Sergio Abad, Jonathan Ayers, Jason Bogart, Jonathan Brostrom, Israel Garcia, Jason Ovader, Matthew Phillips, Pruitt Rainey, and Gunners Willing. I'm here today and I had the opportunity to do what I did that day because of those guys. Those guys fought to their last breaths, literally, and made it so the rest of us could come home.
Medal of Honor Day is just a very special day. We honor, all the recipients, and I've been to many of their funerals. And I think the first one I went to was when Artie Murphy was killed in a small airplane crash, and he's buried up near the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier. And so that's very special.
When we put the medal on, and when I think about it, I think about my teammates. I really think about all my teammates. I think about those that died with me on the date of that action, of our action. The teammates that were wounded, everyone that contributed that day, that followed their promise. In the military, we all make a promise to each other. We all enter into a covenant that says we are going to take care of each other, we're going to make it right, and we're going to get each other home. And to me, that's what I think about. I think about promises made and promises kept.
I think I'd like Americans to know that freedom's not free. There is a cost, but I also think, the encouraging aspect is that I think Americans will always be willing to raise their right hand and go serve their country as needed. And it really represents not just the service, the sacrifices of the individual, but of all of our branches, all the men and women that wear the uniform, because any day could be their day. For me, this is just an individual award for a collective effort. It's not mine. It belongs to everybody that was there with me that day, all the people that helped us, everybody that touched that battlefield. It is an individual award for a collective effort. Couldn't have done it without them. I was just trying to keep up with the guys around me. There's nothing special about me, but I serve with a lot of special people.
Medal was earned during a very kinetic time, but it is really about love. That's what the medal represents. Love for your fellow servicemen, your teammate, your family that were to your left, to your right, that were behind you, that were in front of you, all of you fulfilling your promise to help keep our union together. The medal to me represents love.